Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with another video for you guys on your K1 Visa Green Card channel. And this video is about, is your green card application going to slow down? Is your K1 Visa application going to slow down? 2-year green card, 10-year green card, spousal visa application. For the interim, it's going to slow down. Okay. Now, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, they've confirmed it is basically tightening the reviews for pending immigration applications by expanding Federal Bureau of Investigation database searches, connected primarily to applicants already waiting within the immigration system. So if you've got a K1 visa green card application already waiting, it's going to slow down the process a little bit. Previously, USCIS background checks included fingerprints, screening, and FBI name checks to review identity and criminal records, etc. But the authorities now use the FBI's new generation identification system with broader criminal history search capabilities. So yes, your 2-year green card application is going to slow down as you wait for adjudication. There's about 11 to 12 million people with immigration applications that are remain pending across the United States. Now this reflects a substantial backlog that existed before the latest screening changes were introduced. So there's already was a backlog. Now it's just going to slow it up a little bit as they do these enhanced FBI checks. Applicants expecting updates this year in 2026 may face additional uncertainty as expanded background checks are processed. But just relax, guys. It's going to raise concerns in your mind, obviously, and that you've already had a lengthy wait, and times could extend further for many families. But if you qualify for the benefit, if you have no criminal record, you're going to be fine. You're going to get your green card adjudicated for the positive and get approved. But this stricter screening procedures, they are connected to an executive order that was signed in February of 2026 by President Donald Trump. The policy affects many immigration categories that already carry significant processing backlogs across the United States. If your application is connected to asylum, and if you're trying to get a green card via asylum, the United States citizenship can also be impacted. So if you're applying for U.S. citizenship, you're going to be vetted with these FBI checks. The broader database checks add another layer to cases that many immigrants expected were already moving toward completion. It's understandable, you're getting stressed out, you're getting frustrated, you're getting anxious. But if you have no criminal record, you will make it through this screening. An agency spokesperson for USCIS, Zach Kayla, said immigration processing continues. It continues while the officials apply the enhanced background screening procedures, adding that delays tied to the updated review process should eventually be resolved after implementation settles. So once they figure out how to do this themselves, everything's going to just pan out and everything's going to be back to normal. The USCIS spokesperson Kayla emphasized that immigration authorities consider public safety a major priority, arguing that expanded checks strengthen security while applications move through the system, despite concerns raised by attorneys and immigration advocates. Now, there's immigration attorneys all over the United States. There's one in particular. There's a lady from Florida, an immigration attorney from Florida, who believes that the fingerprint screening should already satisfy background investigation requirements because the applicants previously completed the criminal history reviews before reaching an advanced stage in their application or in their immigration case. I can understand that. But President Trump, in his mind, is thinking we have to dig deeper into the backgrounds of these people. Now, this immigration attorney said more applicants are becoming stuck after immigration interviews, even when evidence appears complete and approvals that once seemed likely, while frustration grows over the vague responses from immigration. Well, that immigration's being vague because they still are learning this new process. So it's going to delay your application. But they're still learning. They're in a learning curve too. This immigration attorney said attorneys contacting immigration officials about stalled applications are being told over and over and over that the cases remain in the background check process, which they are. So while the legal representatives receive little additional information explaining the continued delays, the applicants are still in a state of, in their mind, limbo. But your case will be adjudicated eventually. Okay? The attorneys are saying that there's limited communication between USCIS and the beneficiaries, creating anxiety for immigrants facing uncertainty about their futures, as applicants expecting final decisions now feel they are trapped like in another stage without a predictable timeline or an explanation. Well, USCIS is in the learning curve process of doing this, okay? And congressional law says you will get an adjudication. Now, this immigration attorney from Florida, she described an Ecuadorian woman. She had her green card process already cleared and before the new screening changes, and this has added another delay, and her case still remains under review. Well, she's going to be waiting and waiting and waiting, but she will get adjudicated eventually. She has a husband who went through an immigration petition. He's already been approved, but the immigration officials still require additional background reviews before her green card application can move forward. So they're investigating her as per this new FBI procedure. Okay? No doubt, in my mind, if her husband got approved and they submitted the same paperwork, kinda, she's going to get approved too. It's just taking a little bit longer. So if you are stressing this process, if you're in your mindset you feel like you're in limbo, please don't feel like you are in limbo. Your 2-year green card will be adjudicated as per congressional law and the Immigration and Nationality Act. USCIS must give you a decision, yes or no. Okay? It may take longer to get to this point in your adjudication process, but be patient. Like I've been telling people for years and years while I've been running this YouTube channel, be patient and you will make it across the finish line. And Karina, my beautiful wife from Venezuela, we're going to both pull you over the finish line, get you through this process, and it's just going to take a little bit longer than you anticipated. Thanks for watching the video, and if you want to join as a member, and you can get my phone number and email address. You can call me and text me. Join us on the live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, although sometimes I'll take a night off, and we will see you guys at the next live stream. And like I said, you will make it through this. You just got to be patient.